a Pensacola native who went from addiction and gang life to becoming a successful artist,
Wow.
filmmaker, and mental health advocate.
Really using those experiences to help others.
Because everyone loves a comeback story, right? And this one has heart, honesty, and inspiration,
Definitely.
all delivered through the unique lens of someone who's been through it. Williams credits finding God as a turning point in his recovery.
Faith can be an incredibly powerful force in recovery.
And Williams didn't just get sober himself. He dedicated himself to helping others battling addiction and mental health issues. He became a certified recovery peer specialist, which, by the way, isn't just a fancy title.
Right. It takes a lot of work to get there.
It involves specialized training and a deep understanding of the recovery process.
What's remarkable is that Williams is using his lived experience to guide others. He's not just talking the talk, he's walking the walk, actively working with people in recovery and trying to prevent them from facing the same struggles he did.
It's one thing to share your story, but it's another level to dedicate your life to helping others navigate those same dark waters.
Absolutely. And he doesn't shy away from the emotional weight of this work. In one video, he recounts a truly heartbreaking story about a coworker at Amazon who tragically died by suicide. Williams was planning to see her that weekend, but his routine changed. You can hear the guilt and the impact of that loss in his voice.
Wow, hearing him talk about that coworker in the video really stopped me in my tracks. It's a stark reminder of how fragile life is and how important it is to reach out to those around us. You never know who might be silently struggling. But let's shift gears for a second and talk about Williams' documentary, I Had to Change. This wasn't just a personal project. It ended up winning awards at the International Black and Diversity Film Festival in Toronto.
This documentary wasn't just personal for Williams. It sparked important conversations about addiction. He wasn't afraid to be vulnerable and share his story, which resonated with audiences and even earned him awards at a film festival in Toronto.
He even says in one interview, sometimes it even hurts me to even watch it, but I just really want to encourage those people. He's pouring his heart and soul into this work.
It's that genuine desire to help others that shines through. He's not preaching. He's sharing his lived experience, and that makes all the difference.
It's about connecting with people on a human level and showing them that recovery and redemption are possible, no matter how dark things may seem. But here's where it gets really interesting. He doesn't stop at personal storytelling. He uses his platform to address the very societal issues that contributed to his early struggles.
I was particularly struck by his conversation with the sheriff. It's one thing to talk about societal factors, but to challenge someone in power directly, that's powerful.
Right, he doesn't hold back.
And what's fascinating is how he connects his personal experiences with addiction to the issue of gun violence in that conversation. He argues that we need to address the root causes of these problems, including untreated mental health issues, especially among young people.
He even gets personal about his own struggles with anger and how he had to learn to manage those emotions.
It's so real and raw. You can really tell this comes from a deep place within him. It's refreshing to see someone connect those dots. He's advocating for a more holistic approach to public safety.
Right.
One that goes beyond just punishment and addresses the underlying issues that lead to crime.
Exactly. He's talking about investing in communities, providing opportunities,
And creating a sense of hope.
things that can truly break the cycle of addiction and violence.
Without a doubt. And that brings us to Jermaine J. Williams today. He's got a lot going on.
He's still advocating for mental health awareness. This isn't just a phase for him, it's his life's work.
It really highlights how recovery is an ongoing journey, not a destination. He's actively choosing to use his experiences to make a difference every single day.
And talk about dedication.
I know, right?
Despite his success, he remains deeply rooted in his mission.
There's a powerful video of him sharing his story with a new generation at Jacksonville University. It's in the source material if you want to check it out later.
I'll have to take a look at that.
That's huge. By sharing his story with young people, he's showing them that they're not alone, that there's hope, even in the darkest of times. He's a living testament to the power of resilience and using your voice to lift others up.
His story is a powerful reminder that no matter where life takes you, you can always choose to make a difference. And that really resonated with me. It got me thinking about those everyday moments where we can all choose kindness, choose compassion, choose to listen without judgment. Those seemingly small actions can have a ripple effect, just like William's story is doing right now.
Absolutely. His journey is a testament to the potential for change and redemption within each of us.
Okay, so we've established that Jermaine J. Williams is a truly remarkable individual who's dedicated his life to helping others. But let's face it, not everyone has the time or resources to dedicate themselves to a cause full-time like he has. So, for those of us listening who are inspired by his story, but maybe wondering how we can make a difference in our own lives, what advice do you think Williams would give?
That's a wonderful question. I think Williams would be the first to say that you don't have to become a certified recovery peer specialist or make a documentary to make a difference.
Hmm.
Every act of kindness, every moment of genuine connection, every attempt to understand and support those around us can have a ripple effect.
He's a firm believer in the power of small acts making a big impact.
Exactly.
How can we be more like Jermaine J. Williams in our everyday interactions?
That's the question, isn't it? It's about being present, being aware of the struggles of those around us, and being willing to offer a helping hand or a listening ear without judgment.
So, as we wrap up this deep dive into the life and work of Jermaine J. Williams, it really makes you think.
Jermaine's journey reminds us that change is possible, both for ourselves and for the world around us.
So, as you go about your day, remember his story, remember his message, and remember that even the smallest acts of kindness can have a ripple effect.
Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the stories we consume, but the stories we choose to live.